think I have to wait till 1:50. I think. Oh, what? How are 4 people watching this? This is just a test, guys. If you're seeing me, I can't even see myself, so I don't even know how this is working or not working. Oh, there it is. Cool. Yeah, I'm up late just testing this thing because I'm trying Streamlabs. So Streamlabs is this cool thing that lets you stream anywhere, and it's better than YouTube Live. It has so many features, you know what I mean? Who's baby boy? What's up, man? Yep, late night. I figured I'd do it late because I figured no one would be up, but you guys are up. Hey, what's up, bro? What's up? What's up, guys? How's it going? Let me turn on the lights. I'm gonna turn it off in a little bit, but since you guys are here, I'm just gonna chat for a little bit. People are sleeping anyway. Yeah, so I'm just. What's up, guys? Look at me. I'm getting fat from work. Work is crazy, man. Sitting all day. But yeah, this work. Wow, that's sick. That is sick. Um, well, to answer your question, how have I been? I've been good. I haven't been writing though. My child and my family needs me a lot, so I have to give them a lot of attention. So that's why I haven't posted anything. But I have been working on stuff. I just uh, I was just working on this uh, contraption um, to build the rail to make it more cheap. Because, dude, going to a shop is too expensive. So, and especially with that promotion from Creative Nomad, check out her channel, The Creative Nomad. She like had my U-rail in there, and she did such an amazing job. And then I started getting requests, hey, is it available for this wheel? I'm like, wow, it's not even, it's $580. No one's gonna buy that. So I was like, you know what? Let's go back and try to build this, man. So went to my mother's basement and um, shout out to man, Splice Guard. Yeah, Splice Guard. He gave me some pointers like a long time ago on how to build it by myself. But he's a welder. He's a plumber, and I'm just a regular guy with no plumbing skills. But anyway, he said build a contraption and bend it around the wood. And I tried that tonight, and the thing just kinked. It just broke, and I'm like, what the frick? So I went on YouTube and I looked up how to build it, like how to bend a tube, metal tubing, without bending it or kinking it. And they said to put sand in it. A lot of you guys had said that earlier when I was building the version one, but to pump it up with sand, compact it, and then try to bend it. So I'm excited to try that tomorrow. But yeah, how have you guys been? Let me see the text. Okay, so I can see the text on YouTube. Let me see if I can see it here because that's the whole point of this. I want to be able to do live wherever I go and see the chats. Um, can't see all the chats. Can only see some. Let's see. Anyway, I have some learning to do on this thing. Okay, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I still have a lot of learning to do on this stuff. But I can see your chats on YouTube, so that's cool. It says, been learning from your videos. Masso thing says, been learning from your videos. Got message from E-Wheels that Shermans are on the boat. Also, the Shermans, I heard that Sherman um, is like, they're gonna discontinue the Sherman. So do you guys know if that's true? Um, and then there's this supposed Sherman Abrams that's coming out. That's pretty interesting. It looks, if it's real, it looks good. I mean, the first Sherman that was presented on Facebook looked similar, right? Same setup, same 3D animated thing, simulated wheel, but it's pretty cool. So yeah, so you're getting a Sherman, but there might not be any um, support for your wheel. So I don't know what you're gonna do about that. Okay, noise fast RC. Actually, baby boy, I understand totally. Yeah, yeah, man. Dude, trust me. The last week before I started making videos, I was like, put out a lot of videos because your family's gonna need you soon, and you're not gonna be able to make any videos. So I just rushed everything, like boom, 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 and then I just stopped because there's no time, guys. He's 5 months now. Next, actually, in a couple, 10 more days, he'll be six months. Wow, 6 months already? That's crazy. But he's 6 months, so that's cool. So that's why I haven't been doing anything, like literally nothing. But I have been watching videos, and you guys have been. I see the New Yorkers still riding. That's awesome. So riding never stops, man. I mean, it stops for me, but just because I'm not doing it doesn't mean there aren't people doing it. Noise Fast RC. I've been following your YouTube channel, and I want to get into riding the unicycle. You make it look easy. I mean, honestly, dude, it's not easy, but if you ride more often, then it becomes easy. It's like anything else. So just keep riding and you'll be fine. And don't be, I, I I know I'm like that type that always says, gives advice, do this, do this. Um, what I did when I was learning was I learned from everyone. So the guys I learned from everyone, like even people who didn't even seem like they were professional riders, I learned from them too. So I learned from professional riders, medium riders, intermediate, beginner, everything. Just soak in everything, man. And um, don't get too involved in your style of riding because there's always something to learn and you'll be fine, you'll be great. Just don't be too eager because you don't want to fall. Um, Baby boy, just waiting for new content. Oh, dude, I'm working on it, man. I have an idea, and I'm building something right now. And what I'm building is, um, so the thing is, like, I'm kind of selfish. I didn't want to post it because I feel like if I post it, then a real engineer is gonna make it. Like, and then that will take away the ability for me to present it as brand new or something. So I haven't been posting any videos or photos in what I'm working on. Even though, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll post it. I don't know. But I'm trying to create a nice video of this thing because what I'm trying to do is build something. See, I'm gonna give it away. It doesn't matter. Who cares? I'm trying to build something where I don't have to ride the electric unicycle, because dude, there's a lot of I need a lot of time for my family. And these wheels, they're getting a lot faster, like 60 miles an hour. That's what I heard. Now, that's the wheel I want, is a wheel that does 60 miles an hour. Not to ride at 60 miles an hour, but just to be able to, um, have that ability. Because with 60 miles an hour, what comes with 60 miles an hour? More battery, more torque, hopefully, because the monster obviously had no torque, right? Wrong way proved that. But well, I don't know. I don't know. But I really want a 60 mile per hour wheel. Um, Nasim, what do you think about NYC ban? NYC ban? What do you mean? Hey Nasim, can you clarify what you mean by NYC ban? Do you mean the vaccine? Is that what you mean? I don't know anything about ban. Haven't seen your video on YouTube, man. We missed you. No, I missed you guys too. Trust me, I love making videos, but um It's just I've been busy with my family, and there's a lot of demand when you have a brand new child. So it was one or the other. It was either the family or, and I tried to create videos, um, you know, while having a child, but it was demanding, man. So I had to stop. Um, EUC vibes. What's up, you Strive? What's up, guys? What's up, EUC vibes? Oh, you want that Abrams? Absolutely. Why not? I haven't bought another a wheel in a while, and if the Abrams is what it claims to be, then dude, absolutely. Are you kidding? The wheel looks great. It actually looks similar to it. It looks like the Sherman in terms of the design, but really, if you look at it, and if that's how it truly is going to, like, if that's how they're going to develop it, like produce it, or it looks a lot like the 16X, to be honest, right? No, because if you look, it's like I don't know. It looks like the 16X in a way because it looks kind of top heavy, whereas the Sherman doesn't look top heavy. The Sherman looks more square, um, or more rectangular but flat. It's shorter. This one looks kind of taller, so I could see some problems with like wobbles, but whatever. I don't know. This is all theory. Okay, NYC banned everything electric except for scooters and bikes. Everything, even EUCs. I just saw the guys riding the other day on I'm tired, guys. On Instagram. So even even electric unicycle. What's up, Sensei? Where is Sensei? Sensei, what's up, man? Hi, brother. You right. Peace and blessing. Is it true that EUCs were banned in NYC? Is that so? Because I just saw some guys riding in EUC. Well, I guess just because it's banned doesn't mean people won't still ride, right? But is that official? Was it banned? Hey, Sensei, you live in New York. Was it banned? He's like, I'm riding in NYC tomorrow. Yep, illegal EUCs now. Really? Wow. Well, I guess the banned people were absolutely on that, huh? Why was it banned? Was the ban specific to EUCs, or was it just something that New York did because New York is like that? That's pretty wild, man. Wow. What's the penalty if they catch you riding an EUC? Is there a penalty? I won't be going to New York anyway because of the mandates that they will put in place coming September 16th. So it means nothing to me. A better question about the EUC being banned in New York. What do you guys think about the mandates in NYC? What do you guys think about that? That's wild. Singapore did the same for EUCs. Wow. Well, cool. I'm surprised I haven't seen a video on that yet. Was this recent? It must have been recent because I'm sure people would be making videos on this. I haven't seen a single video on this. Mm. Well, I haven't been on YouTube a lot either, so in the EUC section. Anything new, guys? Anything new like in the EUC world? No, the last several days. Okay, cool. Nothing new in the EUC world, like brand new, out from the norm. The ban means not, well, the ban is new. Sensei vegan, the ban means nothing to me. At one time, e-bikes were banned in NYC. I think all the negative talk from other EUC rider communities didn't help. You know, I wanted to make a video on this, on the ban thing, but I didn't want to add to my own self-fulfilling prophecy about the ban, so I didn't make a video on it. But I feel like because there's bad behavior everywhere, but I think, in my opinion, that the reason, if this had anything to do specifically with the ban, if this ban had anything specifically to do with the EUCs, um, I wouldn't be surprised if, uh, you know, it was done as a result. Eves, what's up? Um, I wouldn't be surprised if the ban happened because of the people complaining it will be banned. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like a full self-fulfilling prophecy, and a lot of people were really upset at some of my videos and some of other people's videos. And what they do is they push that narrative that I hate using words that politicians use, narrative, that. But anyway, they push that thought into the minds of other people who are sensitive toward riding recklessly. And what happens is, I wouldn't be surprised if some of these guys actually went farther than any normal rider would do, to cause a ban. I wouldn't be surprised because some people get really upset, like really upset. And there are lots of people in the United States, so a lot of, you know, so-called Karens in the EUC world. But that's why I kind of backed away from that, because when EUC first started, like a long time ago, 2, 3 years ago, when I first got on it, it was new for me, but it wasn't new, you know. But one thing I noticed is a lot of people didn't know about it, and I liked it like that. I liked that a lot of people did not know about EUCs. And then I promoted group riding in one of my videos. And the problem with that group riding is, back then it was cool because it was a small knit, but eventually what happened was more and more people started, um, joining group rides, because it's a thing. Like, you want to meet new people, you want to go new places, etc. You want to explore with more people. But I realized there was a negative thing happening with the group rides. There was bad behavior, and I don't mean riding bad. I mean literal bad behavior, cutting off traffic, um, showing the middle finger to cars. Like, a lot of stuff was happening. And I didn't call these things out because, dude, adults are going to do what they're going to do. I'm not going to tell adults what to do. But the point was that bad behavior was just being pushed more and more and more. And so I just backed away from it because I'm like, once you see that, because most people are um, followers, if you say. Most people are. We just have to admit it. Most people are followers. And I followed someone with an EUC. I'm a follower too. It's just a matter of, um, what level of following you're willing to do. And once I saw the craziness, like, like I'm talking about like the really bad behaviors, including mine. Like, because when I was in the group ride with the Sherman, look how amped I got. I got so hyped just being around your peers. So, I'm saying all this to say it was inevitable, I guess. I don't know. I I honestly don't, man. Is New York the only one? Because New York is pretty intense. New York is big, so is it just New York, or is it all like New York State? You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, the point is, I can't wait to start making videos again, and I have something set up already. I just have to shoot the shots and get that contraption working. So I built something called the Uparatus. It's an apparatus for testing electric unicycles, but I call it the Uparatus for U-Stride. But the drinking was a wow for me. I just tagged you on Facebook post about the ban. Thank you. I always thought these group riders and this crazy. Well, look, New York is crazy as it is. It really is. The issue, I don't think the issue is, look, I don't know. I think it's people who complained. I don't think it's the riders. Because when I went to New York probably 3 or 4 times, and I purposely rode around without trying, like, I wouldn't like hit up the guys and say, hey, let me come to the headquarters or whatever. Where are you guys? I would purposely not do that just to see if I would run into a random electric unicyclist or EUC guy. None. Not a single time did I run into an electric unicycle rider, uh, EUC rider, when I went to New York without looking for them. The only time I found them was when I went to them wherever they were. Other than that, I never saw those guys. So Um, I don't think it's because of them per se. I think it's a combination of them plus those that complained. Because trust me, the way people were commenting made me think these people would go further and make it happen. Because they would make it happen. They would complain and make it happen. So the writers didn't help, yes, but the police officers in our community didn't help either. So, um, but that's not gonna stop anyone from riding. It's like anything else. I mean, come on. It's the transportation. Like, are you serious? You're gonna ban transportation? Transportation is the oldest thing in the world, since even before, well, mm, yeah, even before wheels, you had horses, you had donkeys, you know. Come on, dude. People are gonna keep riding. If it became illegal here in Boston, I would still ride. I would. And if the cop pulled me over, I'd be respectful and et cetera, et cetera. But I would still ride. Absolutely. Um, but I don't think I would ride for leisure. That's the only difference. I don't think I'd ride for leisure. I would ride for necessity. You know what I mean? So, um, hmm, that's something. Yeah, thanks, man. Ignore the ban, keep riding. Every damn state in the U.S. tried banning skateboard. Exactly. So that's a very good point, Ronin Prio 77. Exactly. EUCs are brand new and they're getting faster and more people are getting hip to these machines. Like I said, I liked it before where nobody knew about it, but you can't stop what's going on, man. It's getting popular. This one wheel thing, people are getting intense. They're loving it. But yeah, I mean, skateboarders are a nuisance, even today. I mean, what they ended up doing in Boston and many places was create skate parks, and I mean, that kind of, caused the property damage on the city property a little low, but they're still, they're still around. But I think, you know, to add a solution to this and not just talk about the problem, um, just ride more responsible, including myself, I'm always including myself, guys. Ride more responsible, because we represent. This is old. We know we're adults. I don't want to keep saying that. We're adults. We're adults. We know what to do. We know what to do. Um, your NYC video is a classic. I remember the skateboarder wanted your seat, or no, this was in Boston. This was in Boston. I purposely did that. I did that on purpose because I was trying to prove a point in the video. Because in the video, if you notice, it was about wearing gear and people telling you what to do. So I sat in that spot. Now, I didn't go there purposely to do that initially. When I went there, I saw there were two seats. So I sat in one of them. And then when I sat there, they were trying to kick me out. And I said, there's two of them. So I used that as an opportunity to say, listen, you're not going to tell me what to do. You have this whole park, and I'm going to sit right here until I'm done with this video. I know it came off as if I was an asshole, and as a matter of fact, I probably was. But that was the point. The point was, you know, you don't own this park. How do you know I'm not a skateboarder? In fact, I was. I you saw the thing I built for the in motion. The wheel in the back was from a skateboard. So you're gonna kick out a skateboarder? Come on now. So um, the point is, every people want to tell. I used to say we used to a long time ago we used to make fun of communism. These Chinese, they block the internet, blah 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 blah. Well, guess what? The moment you give someone the power of communism or dictatorship, they take it and they use it as a dictator. It's very interesting. They tell you what to do. People block your comments on YouTube. Like, what the freak? I thought this was, freedom and let people express themselves unless they touch you, unless they physically harm you, etc., etc. But no, most people, it seems, when you give them the power to be authoritarian, they become authoritarian. So the only way to fight that is by saying, listen, no, you can ask nicely. And just because you ask nicely doesn't mean I'm going to say, I'm gonna do what you request. I still have the ability to say no, even if you ask nicely, and that goes vice versa. But somehow people think because you ask nicely, that means it's an automatic. It's like coming to, your best friend comes to your house and then he's like, dude, do you mind if I take this soda while he's taking the soda? He's not waiting for your answer. He's taking the soda while he's asking for the soda. Like, dude, why don't you ask? Wait for my answer. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, people get too comfortable with power or perceived power. I don't know. Awesome. No, I didn't think you were an a-hole, like how you stood your ground. Dude, look, when I came to America, the very first time I came to the United States, I realized there were two types of Americans. There were the Americans that believed in their Constitution and they stood by it, and this so-called freedom of speech and stuff. They're the movie type American, right? The so-called blue collar country type Americans. Those I related to more because in Dominica, where I'm from, it's like that. You're left alone. The government doesn't really do anything. You're just left alone to do what you want, to do what you want with your life. And that's how it is in natural law, But what I noticed was the more advanced in technology America became, and the more well, there's a term for it. It's called technocrats. The more and the less uh, the more people were coming in, but those people who were coming in were not um, like they weren't going toward mechanical jobs. Like from Europe, they weren't going toward mechanical jobs or jobs having to do with the hand, using your hands to do things. Um, Whereas, um, like the people who were already here, the real Americans, like the first generation, second generation, etc., so-called Americans, okay, because they're not really Americans. They're from other countries. But the point is, they come here and they look for a better, more comfortable life. And so they're not looking to do what they did. Those who are able, they're not looking to do what they did where they came from. They're looking for comfort. And so when they come here, you know, they seek comfort. And so they don't really know the America that the Americans who are already here knew or know about and stand and fight for and blah blah blah, all that stuff, right? Um, so you start seeing a divide. You start seeing those uh, who know the Constitution because they were taught it from birth, and then you have those who come in for citizenship and they were not taught it. They were not taught history of slavery. They were not taught the Revolutionary War. They were not taught anything. They were just taught and if they were taught these things, they didn't. It wasn't something that they had to take to heart. It was something that they had to learn to pass and get their naturalization or their green card or whatever. It wasn't something that they believed in. And so you have this divide. And so that's what I see is going on right now. I see there's a fight between the true those who really, really are Americans, the so-called Americans, right? And then those who came here for comfort and don't really care or give a damn about Constitution or anything or rights or anything like that. They just follow. If the government says this, go because they don't have an idea of what it means to fight. So that's what you're having with everything. So I don't know where I was going with that, but anyway, awesome. No, I didn't think you met Wonderfeet, female writer in the wild. That's awesome, my phone. Wonderfeet? You mean the girl in on the Tesla? Yeah, I yeah, I still see her. Let's put it that way. On my way to work, I still see her. But I don't ride, man. It'd be great if I did. But I will be riding soon. So I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. This works. This works. This works. That's cool. I prefer this because it has a lot of cool features, and I want to set stuff up, man. So anyway, guys, thanks for being up. I'm surprised that you guys are up. Um, but you are up. Anyone in this comment? Anyone? No one's hurt, right? No one got hurt besides Sensei Vegan. You're healed, and congratulations on your RS. That's a great wheel. No one's hurt, right? Everyone's good. Yeah, exactly. Social media is judge and jury. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's like, what the freak? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Just remain a human. Um, yeah, absolutely, man. I didn't even know this was going to turn into this type of chat, but it's already 31 minutes, so that's plenty. That's plenty, guys. Tomorrow, I just can't wait to go to Home Depot. Yeah, as well. Put some sand in that tube, bend it because I already created the contraption, bend it, and build the rail, man. Let's see what's up. There's a place called Harbor Freight, and I just found out about. I've always heard about Harbor Freight, but I thought it was like a junkyard store, junkyard car parts and stuff. I don't know. All kinds of used stuff, but Harbor Freight is huge, and they have everything I need. So I'm gonna get a welder and you know do stuff. But Sensei, you healed like Wolverine. Well, that's good, man. I'm glad. I like that, Sensei. I like that that analogy you gave about crashing your car, and then because they were saying, "Hey, don't ride again," and then you're like, "Dude, have you ever crashed a car?" Well, you heal up and you go ride it, you go drive again, right? Yeah, because I've crashed my car once, man. I had the biggest crash a long, long time ago. Crashed it, and yeah, of course, I went drove my mother's car. So yeah, man, you just learn from that experience and move on. Um, but guys, I'm glad everyone's okay. Just keep it that way, and thank you for coming in. I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you guys soon. Slowly, slowly but surely, slowly but surely. Because dude, besides EUC, what is there, in terms of like, Shabbat Shalom, young king. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Praise Yah, creator of heaven to earth, the seas and all that in the midst. Watch out with Harbor Freight. Their stuff is notoriously low quality. Well, that explains their price. But all I need is like a welder. That's it. That's all I need. So, and I'm not doing any major welding, dude. It's like very little. And I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna test it. So, guys, have a good night. I'm doing what you're doing, baby boy. Good night, guys. Good night. Peace. See you guys.